Let's start. Question 1 is the difference between 3/5 of 2/3 of a number and 2/5 of a 1/4 of the same number is 288. It means difference between this number and this number is 288, and these both number are from the same number. Okay, what is that number which have 3/5 of 2/3 and 2/5 of 1/4? Sorry. So let's check. So let's do it here. Let the number is x. Okay, so x का 3/5 of 2/3. Okay, and second number is x का 2/5 of 1/4. Okay, so there is the first number and there is second number, and difference of both number is 288. Our question is saying that. Okay, let's calculate. Here 3 2s are 6. 6 into x, 6x upon में 5 3s are 15 minus 2 1s are 2 and here 2x and here 5 4s are 20. Let's take LCM by prime factorization. LCM is 60. 15 4s are 60. 4 6s are 24. Here 23s are 30. 3 2s are 6x. That is equal to 288 and here it is equal to 288. Okay, 24 minus 6x, that is 24 minus x is 24 minus 6, that is 18x, equal to upon 60 equal to 288. I am taking 60 here. Okay, from left side to right side, then it will be going to multiply. 18x is equal to 288 into 60. Now we have to find the value of x. Then x is equal to 18. It is in multiply here. Then on right side it will be on divide here. 60 by 18. Okay, let's multiply them. Let's calculate. 18 6 3s are 18. 6 10s are 60. Here 3 7s are 3 9s are 27. Then 1 is remainder. 3 6 are 18. 96 into 10, that is 96 into 10, that is 960. Okay, so right answer here is 960. Value of x is 960. Let's check. Option A is 960. So it means 960 is the right answer here. Okay. Second question is, which greatest number will divide 3026 and 5043, leaving remainder 11 and 13 respectively? Which greatest number divide 3026 and 5043? ठीक है, and remainder will be 3026 का 11 और 5053 का 13. Okay, they are saying respectively means one by one. Okay, so what we have to do to find a number that divide 3026 and 5043 with remainders 11 and 13, we first subtract the remainders from the numbers. Okay, let's do. What we do, we subtract the remainders from the number. Okay, this gives us two new number that must be perfectly divisible by the number we are looking for. Okay, first number is 3026 and remainder is 11 for first number, then the value will be 3015, and second number here is the 5053 and the 53, and the remainder for this number is this, and the value of this is 0405. Okay, this is the two new numbers. We have subtracted the remainder. Now find the greatest common divisible, okay, of the new number, these new numbers. The greatest number that will be divide 3015 and 5040 is their greatest common divisor. Now we have to find the greatest common divisible for these new numbers. Okay, so finding the greatest common divisible for these new numbers, what we have to do? We have to do prime factorization of the numbers. Okay, now I am doing the prime factorization of 3015. Let's do it. That is 3 1s are 3 0, again here is 0, then 3 5s are 15. Okay, then again 3 9s are 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15. Now it will be goes to 5, I think 5 6 are 30, 5 7 are 35. Now it will goes to 67. That is not divisible. Okay, so this is the prime factorization of 3015. 5040 prime factorization. Now we have to do. Let's do it. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4 0. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, then 2 6 are 12, 0. 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 0. 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, and 2 5s are 10. Now it will be goes to 3, 3 1s are 3, and 3 5s are 15. Now it will again go to 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15. Now 5 7s are 35, and now 7. Okay, so prime factor for 3015, let's check. That is 3015 prime numbers. Do it here. 3015, that is 3 into 3 into 5 into 67. Okay, and for 5040, the numbers are 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times 2, then 2 times 3, then 1 time 5, and 1 time 7. Now what we have to do? We have to find a common prime factor number. So what are the common prime factor numbers? Let's check. In first number there is no 2, so all 2's are cancelled. Here 2 times 3, then here is also 2 times 3, then it means it will take. Okay, so common number is 3 into 3. Here 1 time 5, 1 time 5, we will take 5. Common number is here. But in first number there is no 7, and second number there is no 61, so we will take only these numbers. 3 3s are 9, 9 5s are 45. It means the number or common divisible number is 45 here. 45 is the right answer. Option C is right answer here. Now question third is, a student was asked to divide a number by 3, but instead of dividing it, he multiplied it by 3 and got 29.7. What was the correct answer? What should be the correct answer? मतलब एक स्टूडेंट को एक नंबर दिया गया डिवाइड करने के लिए 3 से, बट उसने डिवाइड करने के बजाय क्या कर दिया? मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, और आंसर क्या आया? 29.7. बट अगर वो डिवाइड करता तो आंसर क्या होता करेक्ट? वी हैव टू फाइंड दैट. ओके, सो लेट्स डू इट. Let that number was, let the number is be x. Okay, now 3x of this number, because student had multiplied this number, na, he has multiplied by x into 3, then 3x is equal to 29.7. The question is saying that. Okay, so value of x is 29.7 by 3 according to the question. Okay, this value is, what is the value of this? 3 9s are 27, remainder is 2, and 3 9s are 27 again. Here is 1 dot, here is 1 dot. So after dividing this number, x will be 9.9. But what we have to do? What student have to do? He have to divide the number, not multiply. Now we have find x. Now what we should do? We should divide the number by 3. Okay, not multiply. Student has multiplied, but we have to be divide for correct answer. So 9.9 divide by what? Divide by 3. Okay, so here 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and 1 dot here, 1 dot here. So number will be, or correct answer will be 3.3. Option 3.3. Option A is right answer here. Okay. Next question is, two numbers are in the ratio this and this. Okay, and but in each number is increased by 15. Then the ratio become this. मतलब दो numbers का ratio पहले तो था ये, and after increasing 15 नंबर का रेशियो क्या बन गया? ये. Then find the numbers. तो वो numbers क्या है? Let's check. Very fast, these are the numbers. So let's check. 2 1s are 2 or 3, 3 by 2 is 2, 3 2s are 6 or 2, 8 8 by 3. These are the two numbers. We have simplified them. Okay, now what we have to, if they are in the ratio, then what we will do? We multiply, cross multiply, do this number. Okay, then 3 multiplied by 3, and this multiplied by this, then 3 into 3 is 2, 8 into 2, that is 9 is to 16. Okay, I am simplifying this number. If, and now they are saying that these are the number of x. Okay, again I am taking the original number is, let the original number is, let the number is x, then the value of 9 is 9x, and 16 will be 16x. Okay, these are the basic number I have told you. Okay, now they are saying these numbers are increased by 15. Okay, these numbers are increased by 15, then 9x plus 15 and 16x, because they are in the ratio, it means they are in the division. 16x plus 15. Okay, then what will be the value? Let's check. Value will be the given in the next number. This is the next number. Okay, then it became this. After adding, let's solve them. 3 ones are 3 plus 2 5, so number will be 5 by 3 here. Simplifying, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 5 by 2 here. Okay, then the ratio will be 5 by 3 is to 5 by 2. So let's check. 5 by 3 is to 5 by 2. Okay, I have simplified the number. Now cross multiply. Okay, so 5 2s are 10 is to 5 3s are 15. Okay, now 10 and 15 is the number. 5 2s are 10 and 5 3s are 15. So after simplifying this, 2 by 3, the number will be 2 by 3. It means this, after this number, after adding 15, they become this number. It means 2 by 3, they become 2 by 3. Okay, now we have to solve this again. Let's check how to solve this. Basically we will cross multiply this. Okay, so 3 9x plus 15 is equal to 2 16x plus 15. 9 3s are 27x plus 15 3s are 45. Here 16 2s are 32x plus 15 2s are 30. Now x की value one side and without x value is one side we will take. So here 32x we will take as 27x here and 30 here. Okay, so 45, 30 here it is plus, then after changing the direction it will be minus 30, and here 32x minus 27x we will take. 45 minus 30 is 15 and 32 minus 27 is 5x. So x, value of x is 15 by 5, that is 5 3s are 15. So value of x is equal to what? That is 3. Okay, now put this value, now put the value of here and here, then we get the number. 9 into 3, value of 9x is 9 to 3 27, and 16x, 16 into 3, that is 16 3s are 48. Okay, so these are the value of the numbers. So what they were asking, find the numbers. So numbers are, what are the numbers? Number is 27 and 48 here. So number is 27 and 48. Option C is right answer here. Okay, next question is, which of the following Venn diagram best represent the relationship among dairy products, milk and refined oil? Look, dairy products, okay, and milk is belongs to dairy products. Okay, it is part of dairy product. It means dairy product is big criteria and milk is part of it. Okay, but refined oil is not belongs to dairy products. Okay, this is basically oil extract from mainly plants. Okay, so refined oil does not belong to it. It means it is different. So diagram will be like this. Option B is right answer here. Next question is, the value of 2 cube 2 square plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 by 3 is equal to what? Let's do this. 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2, 3 times, plus 2 square 2 into 2 plus 2 की power minus 2. It means how we can change into plus 2? That is in the division, 2 square. Okay, plus here 2 की power minus 3, that is 1 upon 2 का cube. Here 2 cube is equal to 2 to 4 and 4 2s are 8 plus 2 2s are 4 plus here 2 square is 4 plus here 2 cube is 8. Okay, here nothing is there, then it means this is the value. Now take the LCM. LCM is 4 or 8 का LCM, that is 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 8s are 64. Here 8 ones are 8, 8 4s are 32. Then 4 2s are 8, 2 ones are 2, and here 8 ones are 8, then 1. Okay, add this 64 plus 32, that is 4 to 6 69. 96 plus 2 98 plus 1 99. So 99 upon 8, this is the answer, 99.8 after solving this. Okay, so right answer is option A only. Next question is, a shopkeeper sold an article at 10% discount and make a profit of 10%. If the marked price of the article is 220, then its cost price is, we have to find CP. Cost price means CP. What is given? Shopkeeper sold it may at 10% of discount. Discount means it was taking loss, making a profit of 10%. Actually, he was giving 10% discount, and after giving 10% discount, he was making 10% profit on it. Okay, so marked price MRP is 220, then its cost price, we have to find that. Okay, let's check. First we have to find out discount. How much discount he has given? That is 220 पर 10% उसने डिस्काउंट दिया. ओके, then we have to change into simple form. 0 to 0 cut, 0 to 0 cut. It means he has given 22 rupees discount. Okay, so now the price was 220 minus 22, that is 891. 198 rupees was the price when he sold the watch. Okay, he sold the watch on 198 rupees. Now we have to find cost price. What is the cost price? Formula of cost price, you know, SP is equal to CP plus profit and profit in percentage, and the formula is then CP. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to find sell price. We have sell price. Actually we have 198 rupees. On 198 he sell the watch. Okay, and CP we have to find out. And what was the profit? His profit was 10%. Okay, plus into CP we have to find that. Here 198 CP 10% we normalize it. 198 is equal to CP plus 10 divided by 100 into CP, then this is 0.1. Okay, so we have to take common CP here. 198 CP will take common, then CP is common, then here is left 1 plus में this is 0.10. We can say that 198 is equal to CP 1 plus 0.10, that is 1.10 here. Okay, we have to find CP. So 198 divided by 1.10 is equal to CP. We will cut dot here. 0 to 0 cut. 11 ones are 11. 8 left. 11 8s are 88. So 18 into 10 is equal to CP. It means 180 is equal to CP. So cost price is 180. Let's check. Here option is 180 here. So option B is right answer. Next question is, by selling a watch for rupees 1440, a man loses 10%. At what price should he sell to gain 5%? Okay, he take loss of 10%, but what he want that at what price he should sell, then he will gain 5% profit. Okay, so let's check how to do it. By selling a watch for rupees this, man got loss. So what we have to find? We have to find the CP of the watch first. Okay, then we will calculate the profit of the 5%. So CP of the watch is the man sell at the watch for the rupees 1440. Okay, and loss is 10%. This means that 1440 is the 90% part. Okay, he sell on this, and after taking 10% loss, it means if I am taking 100% price SP, then 10% is the loss. So CP 1440 is the remaining 90% part. Okay, we will take this. It means original cost price is the 90% of the part. Let the cost price is CP. Okay, so we have to find the CP into May, that is 100% was the total value. Okay, and 10% he gained is he lost, then value will be 1440 on his sale. Okay, so what will be the value? CP 100% है, this is 10%, then CP 100 divided by 100. I'm removing the percentage here. 10 upon 100 it's equal to 1440. Then this is 1 and this is 0.1. CP 1, sorry, this is minus not plus, 1 minus 0.10, then 1440 it is. Okay, Now what is this? This is CP into 1 minus 0.10, that is 0.90, is equal to 1440. So CP into I'm removing the dot here. This is 100, 1440. Now it has this and now I'm taking this part to this part here. Okay, so CP will be 1440, 10 upon 9, 9 ones are 9, here 5 is remaining, 9 nines are 9 6 are 54, 160 into 10, that is 1600. Here we got CP is 1600. Okay, got it now? How we get CP? CP is 1600 here. Now what we have to do? We have to do second step, that now we know that the cost price is 1600. Now we can calculate the selling price. Okay, and then we will gain the 5% profit. How we get the S value of SP is CP into my 100% was the total value I took that, plus 5% is the profit I have to calculate. So SP is equal to CP, value of CP is 1600, we have calculated already. Here it is 100 upon 100 plus me 5 upon 100, that will be 1600. 100 is common here. Here it is 1 and here it is here it is 100 and here it is 5. Here it is 100 and here it is 5. Then SP will be 1600 into 105 upon 100. Okay, 20 to 20 cut. Then 16 into 105 is the cost value, and the multiplication of this we get 1680. So what will be the SP? SP will be 1680. Okay, for gaining 5% profit. When it was loss, the CP was 1600. Okay, but and the SP was 1440 after taking 10% loss. But when we get 5% profit, what we will do? Then the selling price will be 1680 rupees. Okay, so what will be the answer? Answer will be 1680. For getting 5% gain profit, we have to sell it on 1680 rupees. Option B is right answer here. Next question is, Wasim borrowed some money at 6% per annum. Simple interest for the first 4 years, that is 8% per annum for the next 3 years, and 10% per annum for a period beyond 7 years. At the end of 12 years, he earned 5,880 as simple interest. How much money did he borrow? So let's check. Now we have to find out simple interest for the period. So for in first period, look at this. For first 4 years, he got 6% per annum. For first 4 years, he got 6% per annum. So we have to find out for first 4 years. SI is equal to simple interest equal to first 4 period principal amount is P. We are taking rate is the what is 6% per annum, and time was the for 4 years, then 100. Okay, for second period of rate of interest, that is P was same, and rate of interest was 8%, and for 3 years he got it. Okay, and for third time he got it for P is the same, rate of interest is 10%, and the time period is dekho, it is given for the period beyond 7 years, but after end of 12 years he earned this. End of 12 years means 4 years here and 3 years here. 4 or 3 7, and here it is 12 year interest. It means 7 plus 5 12. It means here he got 5%, 10% for the 5 years. Okay, so we have to be calculate for the third year for 5 years. Okay, then it was 12 years. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 5 12 years total complete. Okay, then what will be the value? 6 4 24, 24 P upon 100 first year के लिए, 8 is 24 P for next period, and 5 10s are 50 P for third period. Okay, now we should calculate the value. Okay, Now what we have to do, we have to add all these three equations. Okay, so let's add them. 24p upon 100 plus 24p upon 100 plus third one was 50p upon 100 is equal to what? 5880. Okay, so we have to take LCM here. 100 is the LCM. Here 24p plus 24p plus 50p is equal to 5880. Okay, now what we will do, we will cross multiply here, add them here. 24 plus 24 48, 48 plus 50 is 98p is equal to 5880 into 100. Okay, then p, value of p is 5880 into 100 upon 98 here. Okay, and 98 6 are 588, so we will take 60 into 100 is 6000. So the simple interest or the principal amount was the for the simple interest principal amount was the 6000 rupees. Okay, this is the value of p. So option A is right answer here. Got it now? How to solve this question? We have two steps here. In first step, we have to calculate the simplest interest for each period. That is the first period, that was the second period, and that was the third period. Okay, now we have to add all the interest, all three period interest, and we will get the principal amount. So right answer here is A. Next is question 11. A hall 20 meter long and 15 meter broad is surrounded by a veranda of uniform width is 2.5 meter. Look, I am making a diagram here. This is the hall. Okay, and here it is a 2.5 meter veranda also. Length of this hall is 20 meter and 15 meter here, and this the width is 2.5 meter. Now they are saying the cost of flooring of the veranda is 17.50 per square meter. Then what is the cost? So look, we have to find the area of this rectangle and then this rectangle, then we will subtract both the areas. Okay, then we get the area of this part. Okay, then we get the area of this part, and we will multiply the value from 17/50 for per square meter, then we will get the value of money. Here what is the dimension for first rectangle? That is 20 into 15. 20 into 15, area of rectangle we all know that is the area of rectangle is length into breadth. 20 into 15, that is 15 to the 30, 300 meter square. Okay, this is the area for the inner side rectangle. And outer side rectangle, look at this is 2.5 meter here, 2.5 meter here. Total it is 5 meter increase, 2.5 plus 2.5. So 15 plus 2.5, 2.5, that is its length, that is 20, and for second rectangle, and 20 again. Here 2.5 increase, here 2.5 increase. It means both the side 5 increase. 2.5 plus 2.5, that is again 25. So this is the dimension for the second rectangle. 20 into 25, that is 500 meter square. Okay, so one rectangle area is 300 meter, second rectangle area is 500 meter. We have to subtract both the areas. 500 minus 300, that will be 200 meter square. The total area we have to be, yes, we have to be what? We have to be floored. Okay, for flooring the cost value is per square meter 17.50. So 17.50 value is the per square meter. So for 200 we have to multiply this dot. We will change into simplify. This 0 to 0 cut. 175 into 2, that is 35. Okay, 3500 rupees is the right answer here. So it will cost 3500. Option C is right answer here. Next question is, if the digit of the number this are arranged in ascending order, then how many digits will remain at the same position? Let's check. 5, 7, 2, 6, 4, 8, 9. This is the main digit. Now we will take ascending order, मतलब smaller to big. 2 is the smallest number, then 2 के बाद 3 नहीं है, 4 is here, then 5 है, then after 6 भी है, then 7, then 8, and then 9. Then what will be checked? This is not correct, this is not have same position, this is not have same position, this have same position. This is not, but this have same position. So 3 numbers have same position as in the original number. So how many numbers? 3. Option D is right answer here. Next is, if it is possible to make a meaningful English word from the second, third, fourth, fifth and eighth letter of the word mangrove. Man, MANGROVES. Which letters? Second, A, third, N, fourth, G, fifth भी लेना है, that is R, and then eighth, 6, 7, 8. Eighth is E. Okay. So, thus the letter is formed is your answer. If more than one such word can be formed, then your answer is X. अगर एक से ज़्यादा बन रहे हैं तो. If no such word can be formed, then answer is Z. मतलब कोई भी word नहीं बनेगा, then answer is Z. So let's check what will be the I think from this I can make anger, ANGER, anger. This is the first word. And second word will be range, RANGE. So these two words can be formed by these alphabets. Okay. So two words can be formed, more than one can be formed. So we will take X, right answer. D is the right answer here. Okay. Next question is question 14. In the given figure, the ratio of the area of the shaded portion to the area of the total figure is. Ratio निकालना है हमें shaded and total area का. Okay, so shaded part is here. This is this half circle and this the half circle part. Okay, how we have to find? Look at the figure. This is a square. How you can find this is square? Look at this. This edge is 12 centimeter and half of this edge is 6 centimeter. It means total part is here 12 centimeter again. Okay, we will take. So it means it is a square when the all sides are equal. So you can see this here is the half circle is shaded here. Okay, this part is shaded, and here half circle is empty but other edges are shaded. Okay, you can see this part is shaded and this part is shaded. You can see this. We can see this now. It means equal parts. Here edges are empty but the circle is full. Here half circle is empty but edges are full. It means they are equal because this square is divided into two equal parts. You can see this. It means area of shaded region and unshaded region, that is equal. Okay, then how we can find area? Here we have to find the first total area of square. Total area, that is 12 into 12, 12 into 12. Okay, because edges are 12 into 12, that is 144 centimeter square. That is area total. And for shaded part, we can say that half of the area is shaded and half of is the unshaded. Understood now? Here in half, if I am divided this square into two equal parts, you can see this. Here half circle is filled and edges are empty. Here circle is empty but edges are full. It means if I am interchange this to this, then this part would be here and this part would be here and this part would be here and this part would be here. Then the half of the square is empty and half of square is full. Then what we have to do? I have to be half the square. Okay, area of half. How can I find? This is 12 but this is half part 6. So area of rectangle is length into breadth, that is 12 into 6, that is 72. Okay, so what will be the ratio in between both of them? So here 72 and 144. Ratio will be shaded portion and total area. Shaded portion is 72 and 144 is the total area. So 12 6 are 72. Here it is 12. 6 1s are 6. 6 2s are 12. So least that is the value of or ratio of the unshaded or total part. Sorry, shaded or total part. 1:2. Option C is right answer here. Question 15 is, at what 8% per annum will a sum of money triple itself in 6 years? It is saying that किस rate of percentage पे per annum से money जो है triple हो जाएगी 6 years में. So what we have to do, they are saying amount will be triple. If I am taking principal amount is principal is X, then it will be triple in 6 years. So what we have to find? We have to find simple interest, that is P into R into T. Okay, so SI is equal to what is P? P I am taking X, R we have to find, T is 6 and divide by 100. Okay, so here what is the simple interest? I have to find out here. I am finding here A is equal to 3x. A is the total amount he will get. And what is total amount? Total amount is the principal. Principal is x. Okay, principal plus may simple interest. Okay, so here A is 3x. Principal is x. Then what will be the SI? This is SI. X I am taking here. 3x minus 2x only. That is SI. It is x. So 3x minus x is 2x. Then SI is 2x. Okay, SI is 2x. I am putting this value in here. 2x is equal to x into r into 6 divided by 100. Okay, 100 is taking here. That is 2x into 100 is equal to x into r into 6. That is 200x is equal to x into r into 6. Okay, I am taking x here, multiply to divide, then it will be 200x divided by x is equal to 6r. X to x card, that is 200 is equal to 6r. Then r will be r is equal to 200 divided by 6. Let's divide this. 200 divided by 6. It is 6 ones are 6, 6 threes are 18. 2 is remainder 20. 6 threes are 18. That is 2 is again remainder. Then it will be 33. Remainder is 2. And here it is question. Okay. 2 ones are 2, 2 threes are 6. The value is 33 1 by 3. This is the rate of the interest. 33 1 by 3%. Option D is right answer here. Okay. Next question is select the option which satisfy the same condition of placement of the dot as given in the figure. Look at this figure. Here it is a square and dot is the corner. In the corner of square at the almost 90-degree angle. Here you can see there is a triangle and triangle is outside the square and this is almost 90-degree angle. We can see that this is here you can see that it is 90-degree angle. Here it is 90-degree angle. So what we have the same condition here. Here I have square but I don't have this type of triangle here. This type of triangle in this. Okay. There is not a single triangle which have 90-degree angle once. In B, yes, in B I have here 90-degree angle triangle. So there will be can be a dot here and here the square in where I can put the dot. So this will be the right answer. In this I did not find the rectangle like this 90-degree angle rectangle, and here also I did not find the 90-degree angle rectangle. So here is the same type of rectangle here and same type of square. Okay, so this is the right answer here, option B. Next question is during a conversation Raj said to Anshul, your mother is the mother-in-law of my wife, only brother-in-law. How is Anshul related to Raj? Raj is saying to Anshul. Okay, what he is saying? He is saying your mother is the, which Anshul mother is the mother-in-law of. She is the mother-in-law of whom? Of my wife. My wife, only brother-in-law. Wife's brother-in-law. Brother-in-law. Okay. So Anshul's mother is the Raj wife's brother-in-law's mother-in-law. Okay, she is related to this like this. So we have to find the relation of them. What is the relation? So wife's brother-in-law is maybe Raj's brother. Okay, and Anshul mother is the mother-in-law of him. So option A, he will be brother-in-law. No, he can't be brother-in-law. He is son-in-law, mother-in-law and brother-in-law. No, he can't be son-in-law. If it is son-in-law, then and he is not brother because she is female and she is male. So I think we cannot be determined this answer. Option D is right answer here. Okay. Select the odd one out. Odd one out means here's a square inside a figure and there's 5 dot. Okay. Here in B same figure and inside a figure and there's dot. Here is the pentagon. There is 5 dot. Pentagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is square, that is 4 sides. So here is 4 dot. Here is hexagon 6 sides. You can see that. then there is 6 dot inside the circle. Here it is square and this is triangle, but dots 1 2 3 4 5. So this is wrong, or odd one out. Option D is right answer here, because there is the 5 dots, but here 3 side polymer. So this is wrong answer here. Odd one out. Next question is, the loss incurred by selling an article for 2000 rupees equal to the profit earned by selling the same article for rupees 2600. Okay, they are saying loss is incurred by selling article on 2000 rupees and profit earned by selling 2600. मतलब 2000 पे सेल करे तो उसे लॉस हो रहा है, and 2600 पे सेल करें तो he will get profit. At what price should the article be sold as to earn profit of 10%? 10% का प्रॉफिट अर्न करने के लिए आर्टिकल कितने पे सोल्ड होगा? So what we have to do? We have to find the cost price. Here I am taking CP is equal to X and loss is equal to, yes, cost price minus में selling price, that is 2000, and profit क्या है? Profit is equal to selling price minus में profit, that is what is this, that sorry, selling price minus cost price, that is profit. Okay, so here they are saying that the profit and loss are equal. So according to the equation, x minus 2000 is equal to 2600 minus x. They both are equal, so I am taking x one side and the without x digit one side. So x here will become here x plus x, and there 2600. Here it is 2000 minus, then it will be 2000 plus here. So here it is 2x is equal to 4600. So x is equal to 4600 minus 2 upon 2, sorry, that will be 2300. Okay, so the cost price is CP is the 2300. CP is x, so CP will be 2300. Okay, this is the value of CP. So what we have to find the profit? We have to find the profit of 10%. So 2300 into 10%. So 10% profit I am taking here. 0 to 0, 0 to 0, 230. For taking the 10% profit, I have to sell it plus 230. It means 2300 plus 230, that is equal to 2530. This is the value. Okay, so for getting the 10% profits, I should sell the article on 2530 rupees. A is 2530, right answer here. Next question is, P, Q and R start at the same time and in the same direction to run around circular stadium. P complete a round in 252 seconds, Q in 308 seconds and R in 198 seconds. All starting at the same point. After what time will they meet again at the starting point? After what time they will meet again? That is 26 minutes. We have to calculate it first. Okay. Now calculate this. To find the time when P, Q and R will be meet again at the starting point, we need to calculate the least common multiple. Okay. Least common multiple means LCM. Okay. Because they are asking that they meet again at the starting point at minimum time. So we have to calculate the LCM of their individual lap time. The lap time for one is given is 252 seconds, and for the other it is given is 308 seconds. Okay, so let's check the P. This is Q, this is okay, and for R, that is 198. Okay, now first find the prime factor of all these things. 252, prime factor of 252, that is 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 6 are 12. Here 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, then 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7. And for 308, what we have to find? We have to find the prime factoration. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14, 2 7s are 14, 7 11 11, then 11 1s are 11. Okay, and for 198, 2 9s are 18 or 2 9s are 18, then 2 9s are 9s are, that is 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 3 1 1, then 11. Okay, so what we have to find the common factors here. Okay, then the LCM will be, देखो least common factor we have to find, 2 2 2 2 and here 2 only. So what is the what we will take? We will take 2 square. Okay, bigger value. Here 3 2 times, here we don't have 3 but here 3 2 times, so well, what we will take? We take 3 square. 7 1 time, so we will take 7. 11 1 time, then we will take 11 also. So this is the value, 2 square 3 square 7 into 11, 2 square 3 square 7 into 11. Okay, now 2 square 4, 3 ka square 9 into 7 into 11. After multiplying all these digits, the value will be 2772. Okay, this is the seconds they are using. Okay, now we have to convert second into minute, minute per second, minute and second. Then in 1 minute we have 60 seconds. Okay, so we have to divide this by 60. We have to divide it by 60. Then let's divide 2772 divide by 60. Here 60 in 64s are 240. So this is 732. That is 6 are 360. 12 is remainder. Then 46 minutes and 12 seconds. This is the answer. 46 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, this is second here, the remainder is second. Okay, this is the, we are changing in minutes, 60 to 46, then this is minute here. Okay, so answer is 46 minute 12 second. 46 minute 12 second. This is 46 minute 12 second. C is the right answer here. Next question is, at Shimla on Tuesday the temperature was -8 degree. ठीक है, it dropped by 4 degree. It is dropped, it means again it is minus, it is dropped by 4 degree, dropped. On Thursday it is raised by x. If the temperature on Thursday is -7, by x it is raised, it means it is plus. Okay, and it is equal to -7. It means we have -8 plus -4 plus x is equal to -7. So value will be -8 ka 8. This is plus minus minus. So what we have here, -4, and this is plus x is equal to 7 minus ka. Then minus minus plus, the sign will be minus. 12 plus x is equal to -7. So what will be the x? Here I am doing this. X is equal to -7. I am taking 12 here. -7. 12 will be plus when I taking changing the side. So plus 12 minus 7 is equal to 12 minus 7, 5. Okay, so value of x is 5. It means it will be 5 degree increased on Thursday. ठीक है, so 5 degree increased. Option B is the right answer here. Got it? Next question is, the number of trees in different park or city are 33, 38, 48, 33, 34, 34, 33 and 24. The mode of the data is, what is mode of the data? You know na? Mode of the data is the number which is coming maximum time. That is called mode of the data. Data given here, the number which is coming in maximum time, that is mode of data. Here 33, 33 and 33. That is coming 3 times but not other numbers. 34 coming 2 times but other numbers are single time. So 33 is the mode of data because 33 is coming 3 times or maximum time. So 33 is the right answer here. Next question. In a debate competition, the judges decide that 20% of the total mark would be given for accent and presentation. 60% of the marks are reserved for the subject matter and the rest are rebuttal. If 8 marks are for rebuttal, let's check. Then find the total marks. देखो, they are saying 20% for the presentation, 60% for the subject matter. Okay, subject, or this is presentation. So rest are for rebuttal. So 20 plus 8, 60 plus 2, 80, and total here is 100. 100 minus 80 is 20%. It means rebuttal is the 20%. And they are saying the marks of rebuttal is 8. It means 20% marks is 8. So 20% is equal to 8. They are same. Okay, you can see now here, that is 20% plus 60%, 80%, and rest is individual. It means 20 plus 60 plus 20, 80. So rest is 20, 100 minus 8 is 20, and 20 is equal to 8 marks because individual marks is 8. So rest are the, here 20% is equal to 8. So it means we have to add presentation marks, we have to add subject matter marks, and we have to add rebuttal marks. Then we will get total marks. Okay. So here rebuttal marks is 8 because it is 20%. Here presentation mark is 8, it is 20%. So okay, so 20% is equal to 8 for presentation also. Now it is 60 for subject matter. 60 divided by 20, if I am taking, that is 3 times of 20. Okay, it means 60% is equal to 8 into 3. 3 times of 20 is 60. So 8 into 3 times, that is 24. So here the marks are presentation 8 marks and subject matter 24 marks. Got it now? I hope you understand this, how I get that. This is given 20% is equal to 8 for rebuttal. So it means presentation, for presentation it is also 20. So it is also 8. And for subject matter here it is 60%. 20% का 3 टाइम्स होता है 60%. इट मीन्स जो 20% में मार्क्स हैं उसका 3 टाइम्स मार्क्स क्या होंगे सब्जेक्ट मैटर के. दैट्स वाई 8 into 3 is equal to 24. Here we have to add all the marks, that is 40 total. So it means total marks there were 40. Option B is right answer here. Next question is, there are 4 containers that are arranged in the ascending order of their heights. If the height of the smallest container given in the figure is expressed like this, find the height of the largest container. We have to find this value. Okay, value given is here this, and we have to find this value. This is the x here. Okay, so we have to find the x. So this is very easy how to find x. Okay, let's check. 7 by 25, x is equal to 10.5. It is given. Okay, so 7 into x, 7x. So I am taking here multiply 25 in multiply. So let's do this. 5 to the 10, 5 5 the 25. So value of x is equal to 105 into 5, and in the divide 7 taking here, 7 into 2. Okay, here it will be cut. 7 1s are 7, and 7 5s are 35. Okay, and 15 5s are 75 upon 2. Value of x is 75 upon 2. Okay, we have to divide this 75 upon 2. So 2 3s are 6, 1 is taking 17 14, 1 is point lagaya 0, 2 5s are 10. So value is 37.5. 37.5 is the right answer here. Okay, so height of x value of x is 37.5. This is the height of the biggest container. A is right answer. Question 25 is 8 person A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S sitting in 2 parallel rows facing towards each other. A, B, C, D are sitting in the south facing row while the remaining are sitting in the north facing row. Okay, if you know the directions, then east, west, north and south. A, B, C, D are sitting in the south facing row. Okay, and this is north facing row. So here they are sitting P, Q, R, S. Okay, now the question is, Q is facing B. They are saying Q is facing B. Okay, again, who is immediate neighbor of D? Okay, so B is immediate neighbor of D. They are saying B is immediate neighbor of D. Okay, now R is facing one of the immediate neighbor of A. R is facing one of immediate neighbor of A. Okay, A के immediate neighbor को R face कर रहा है. Then R is facing one of immediate neighbor of A, this or this. Okay, तो R या तो इधर फेस कर रहा है या इधर फेस कर रहा है, एंड दिस इज द इमीडिएट नेबर ऑफ व्हाट. सो हेयर इट इज A, here it is B and D already given, so it means here it will be C. Okay, now they are saying S is sit on the extreme end of the row. S is sitting extreme end of the row and it is not an immediate neighbor of P. S is not immediate neighbor of P and sitting at the end of the row, so it means S is sitting here because it is not immediate neighbor of P, so it is sitting here. Okay, Q is sitting on the one end and S is sitting on the other end. It is not immediate neighbor of P. It means it will be P will be here because R will be the immediate neighbor of S. क्योंकि P जो है S का immediate neighbor नहीं है. Okay, so this is the total arrangement. Now question is, B sit at on the extreme end of the row. Who among the following is facing R? B sitting extreme end because Q is sitting extreme end, तो B is sitting also extreme end. So R को कौन फेस कर रहा है? R को फेस कर रहा है C. C is facing R. So C is the right answer here. C is the right answer. Okay. Next question is, match the following and select the correct option. Column 1 and column 2. Here P, a number is as much greater than 52 as it is less than 82. The number is greater than 52 and less than 82. मतलब कि number is between 52 and 82. So here option are 10. This is not between them. 216 not between them. But 67 is the between of 52 and 82. It means P is C. Okay. P का आंसर क्या होगा? C. Second, 2/5 of a number is less than 3/5 of the same number. Okay. 2/5 of a number. 2/5 of the number and that this is less than the 3/5 of the same number. Let the number is x. Okay. तो 2/5 of the number x का 2/5. Okay. Is less than 3/5 of the same number. Same number का 3/5. This is 3/5 of the same number. So what will be the number? 2x by 5 and is less than 3x by 5. Number is less than the 3/5 of the, this is less than number, that means this is a bigger number, by 2. So इनका difference कितना है? Equal to 2. They are saying that this is greater than by 2. So it means what? That is 3x minus 3x divided by 5 minus 2x divided by 5 is equal to 2 because the difference between them is 2. Okay. So what is the number will be 5 common, 3x minus 3x minus 2x is equal to 2. So 3x minus 2x is equal to x and 5 is taking here 2 into 5, that is 10. So the number will be 10. 10 means A. Okay. So answer of Q is A. 10 is the number. Got it? Third one is 50. If 50 is subtracted from 2/3 of a number. ठीक है. Let the number is x and 50 is subtracted from the 2/3. x का 2/3 है जिसमें से हमने क्या सब्सट्रैक्ट किया है? 50. Then the result is the sum of 40 and 1/4 of the number. Result किसके इक्वल है? इक्वल टू द 40 प्लस what? 1/4 of the number. x का 1/4. Okay. Then the what will be the equation? Let's do it here. 2x by 3 is minus 50. 2x by 3 minus 50 is equal to the x upon 4 plus 40 is equal to the x upon 4 plus 40. We have to find x. So what will be the x? We will take x value one side. 2x by 3. X here is plus. There will be minus. And here minus 50. It will be plus here. So 2x common is 12. 3 4s are 12. 4 2s are 8x minus 4 3s are 12. 3 1s are 3. 3x is equal to 40 plus 50 90. 3x minus 8x minus 3x is 5x upon 12 is equal to 90. So it means here 5x is equal to 90 into 12. That is 1080 is equal to 5x. Then x will be 1080 upon 5. That is 5 2s are 10. 5 1s are 5. 5 is a 30. 216 is the x. So this is the value of 216B. So R is B. So what will be the answer? This is PC. PC. And Q is A. Q is A and R is B. So this is the right answer here, B. Got it? Next question is, Mrs. Kapoor has certain sum of money to buy fruits. She can buy n mangoes at rupees this each and have 0.80 left. Alternatively, or she can buy n plus 10 apples and at rupees this and each have and have 0.10 left. Find the value of n. So it means Mrs. Kapoor अगर मैंगोज बाय करती है तो 1.60 ईच है और 0.80 रुपीज लेफ्ट हो जाएंगे, या फिर वो एप्पल बाय करती है n+10 at 0.70 each and 0.10 will be left. Okay, so find the value of n. So let's take n mangoes, okay, and find the value. So here the question is, let m be the total sum of money of Mrs. Kapoor. Okay, total money is m. Now according to the first condition, she can buy n mangoes. Okay, n mangoes at rupees 1.60 each. Okay, and she have left, what will be left? Left will be 0.80 rupees will be left. ठीक है, so what will be the money she will be spending? m 1.60 ईच में कितने मैंगोज लिए? n, तो 1.60 इंटू n हो गया, प्लस व्हाट? प्लस लेफ्ट मनी 0.80. सो टोटल अमाउंट शी वाज हैविंग, दैट इज 160 into n, that is the amount of mango, and 0.80 left money. So this is the money from the first condition. Okay, now I am talking about the second condition. What was the second condition? Second condition was that she is buying apples. ठीक है, apple, how many apples? n+10 apples. She is buying 4 rupees. How much? 4.70 each, or the value left is 0.10. Okay, so equation will be, now the money is n+10 into में 0.70. Okay, this is the amount of apple, and this is the plus 0.10 is the left money she have. Okay, these are the two equation, m and m. Now what we will do? We will put both the equation on each side. Okay, because these both are having equal amount m. So 0.60 n plus 0.80 is equal to, we are multiplying this also, 0.70 n and plus 7, 0.70 into 10 is 7, and then plus 0.10. Okay, this is the value. Now I will take n values one side. 70n will be here, minus 0.70n, and this is 7 plus 0.10 plus, sorry, here it is plus, that it will be here minus 0.80. Okay, so what will be the value? 1.60 minus 0.70, that is 0.90. Okay, and here 7 plus 1.0, 7.10 minus 0.80, that is 0.90. n is equal to 7.10 minus 0.80, that is 6.30. Okay, here 6.30 divided by 0.90, so point to point cut, 97s are 63, so n is equal to 7. So value of n is 7 here. We got n now, n is 7. Now we have to put the value here. In any equation we have to put the value. Okay, I am putting the value in this first equation. So value is, equation is m is equal to 1.60 n plus, what was the equation? That is plus 0.80, plus 0.80. Now I am putting the value of n, that is 1.60 into 7 plus 0.80. Okay, then this will be 7 6 are 42, 11 0, that is 11.20 plus 0.80. We are multiplying here, then add again here, that is 12. Okay, so Mrs. Kapoor have 12 rupees. She has total money 12 rupees and value of n is 7, and total amount is, total money she has having, that is 12. So 7 and 12, 7 and 12. D is the right answer here. Okay, got it? Next question is, study the following graph carefully and answer the following question. Number of unit produced in crores, this is unit produced, and dots are unit exported. Number of unit produced in crores and exported in the years, this is here, that is also in crore. What is the average number of unit produced over the year? Unit produced over the years, average number. Okay, so unit produced is this crossing, they are saying this is 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8, this is again 9, this is again 9. So the value of 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8, the value is, like, let's do it again. 6 plus 6 plus 7, 8 9 8 9 9, 8 9 8 9 and 9. So total value is, yes, sum of this is 62. Okay, so these are total 8 numbers. We have to find the average. So 62 divided by 8, that is 8 7s are 56, 8 7s are 56, again 8 5s are 40. 7.75 crore, this is the value, 7.75 crore. See here, we are finding the normalized the value. In crores, how many zeros are there? There is 7 zeros. 7.75 multiplied by 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, I'm changing the zeros into normalized, that is 7 7 5 and 5 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5. This is the value or first answer of first question, 7 7 5 and 5 zeros. Okay, this is the value of average number of unit produced over the year. Second, what is the difference between the number of unit exported in 2001 and 2002? 2001 this is, and this is 2002. Okay, here 4 and 2. So this is on in 4 crore minus 2 crore. Okay, so this is 2 crore. Now crore have how many zeros? Crore have 7 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So C is the right answer here. Got it? Next question is 29. Read the given statement carefully and select the correct option. The per day income of a person is increased by 80% and now he gets 345 rupees per day. His income before was increase was 290.28. So we have to find out what was, if this is the right statement or not. Let's check. Is equal to X. So here they are saying it is that is income is increased by 18%. Okay, increased 18%. Okay, so increased income is that X का 18% है, तो X का 18% है increased income. Okay, it means this is 0.18x. So total value will be, what will be the total value? Total value will be the X plus में increased value, that is 0.18x. Okay, so this is 1.18x. Okay, this is the total value. किसके इक्वल है ये वैल्यू बोल रहे हैं? ये वैल्यू है 1.18x is equal to 354. They are saying according to the question. So value of x is equal to 354 divided by 1.18. Okay, into में that is 100. Okay, now 118 3s are 354. So a value of x is 3 into 100 is 300. So value of x कितनी आई? That is 300. But they are saying that income was कितनी बता रहे थे वो? That is 290.28. So it means wrong statement because the x is 300 not 290.28. So this is wrong statement. Okay, now statement 2. By selling a watch for rupees 484, a shopkeeper incurs a loss of 12%. Now shopkeeper is incurring loss. Okay, the cost price of the watch for the shopkeeper is 548. This is right or wrong? Let's check. Let's take CP is equal to x and loss कितना है x के ऊपर? 12%. 12% लॉस है. सो वैल्यू ऑफ लॉस इज कितनी हो गई? x का 12% इज लॉस. ओके, दैट इज 12x upon 100 or we can say that 0.112x. Okay, this is loss and this is CP. We have to find SP. SP is equal to, yes, CP minus loss. CP was x and loss was 0.12x. This is SP. Okay, that is SP is equal to 1x minus 0.1x, that is 88x. So SP it is given, that is selling price was 484 given in the question, that is 0.88x equal to, now 484 divided by 0.88 is equal to x. I'm removing dot here. 484 divided by 88 x here. 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 11 2s are 22, 11 1s are 11, 11 1s are 11, 1100 by 22, 1100 by 2 is equal to x. तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? 550. ओके, सो दिस इज वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स इज 550. एक्स की वैल्यू कितनी आ रही है 550 और गिवन वैल्यू कितनी है दैट इज दे आर सेइंग दिस इज 548. सो इफ दिस इज 548 वैल्यू गिवन इज बट हमारी वैल्यू क्या आई इसमें हमारी वैल्यू आ रही 550. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट. दिस इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट. Here the CP is coming 300. Here the CP is coming 550. So both are the wrong statement. Both 1 and 2 are the false statement. Question B is right answer. Next question is last one. Compare and put the correct sign this and this in the box. Okay. Here they is saying 2 का square by 3. 2 का square into 3 हो गया. That is 2 into 2. 2 का स्क्वायर यहाँ पे 2 का क्यूब है. ओके दिस अगर ब्रैकेट के बाहर है देन वी विल पुट मल्टीप्लाई हियर. दिस इज क्यूब 2 into 2 into 2 दैट इज 2 3s are 6 and here it is 2 2s are 4 4 2s are 8 2 की पावर 8. So which is bigger? 2 की पावर 8 is bigger. So this is the sign will be here. Now 4 की पावर 1/2 है then I'll multiply this. Here is the box and 2 की पावर 4. Okay, so they are saying 2 2s are 4. Okay, 4 की पावर 2 is box is here 2 की पावर 4 or 4 we will see is 2 square into 2 that is equal to 2 की पावर 4 2 2s are 4. So 2 4s are so this is equal. So we will put equal sign here. Got it? And here 3 to the power 3 1/3 की पावर 9. Okay, and second is so I will solve it first here. So 3 to the power 3 1/3 into 9 that is 3 3s are 9. The value is 3/3. This value is equal to 3/3 1/84 81 का square. Okay, so this is fraction mode and this is whole number. You can see that here 1/81 is the value. Here 3 is the whole number. So always whole number is bigger than the fraction number. Okay, so this is the sign will be put here. Okay, sign will be this equal to and this. So where is the sign? This equal to and this is the B number sign is the this sign. B is the right answer here. Okay, so kids, here we learn about the chapter 10 from your IGK Olympiad book from class 7. Chapter name is quantitative and qualitative aptitude and reasoning. So kids, learn these questions, learn all the method of the question. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel KVS Coach. Don't forget to press bell icon to get notification for each new video. Thank you and bye bye.